when's the wedding? So let's address the elephant in the room. This is not the first time I've been engaged. What style dress are you envisioning for the big day? Not everyone is good at dating a plus size person. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because this is like the first video I'm filming, like a normal video, since I got engaged. Oh my gosh. So you guys have so many questions. I did already post the engagement story and the proposal. I'll link that below if you guys want to watch it. But I asked you on Instagram to send me in all your questions, and you guys wrote in so much. We got some juicy stuff to talk about. So I thought I would do my makeup and just do a big chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm pulling up the questions now. So I'm excited to play with this new makeup, answer these questions. I have them right in front of me. I already have on my sunscreen moisturizer from Supergoop, and let's get started. All right, I'm gonna start off with my primer. I'm gonna use the Dr. Brandt Pores No More just to stay nice and matte. I have a long day ahead of me today. And I do love that Supergoop, I've been using the Glotion or Glow Screen, and I do love that it gives me like a glow in my moisturizer and sunscreen, but like, I'm an oily girl, so I like to do a matte moisturizer or matte primer on top of it. I have a new foundation I'm dying to try. This is not new, but I'm like the last person to try it, and I have oily skin, so I'm like, I should try this. This is the Makeup Forever Velvet Matte Skin, or Matte Velvet Skin. I can't talk. Full coverage foundation, 24-hour wear. I'm in the shade Y235. So I hope it matches, but I'm dying to try this. I tried the Matte Velvet Powder recently. If you're oily, guys, you must try it. Also, side note, sorry, I have so much to say to you guys. I've been getting a lot of questions about the Skims Cozy collection. So I got like the robe, the pants, and like the kind of cropped tank top, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so cozy, so comfy. So if you can get your hands on it, it's definitely worth it. And I got the size 2/3X, I think was the name of it. So of course, the question I'm getting the most is like, when's the wedding? Like, are we gonna plan it soon? Are we gonna wait a while? Like, oh, that's coverage, baby, that's coverage. Look at that coverage. Wow. The color's pretty good. It's a little pale, but I'd rather have it be too pale than too dark. But like, I am pale. I'm a pale girl with a red face. It be like that. Okay, so I know this might sound crazy, and I don't care if I get judged for it, but Yarman and I knew we were the person for each other and like soulmates a couple months into dating. And it might sound nuts, but we started talking about getting married a couple months into dating because we just knew. We just felt it in our hearts. And I've never felt that before. Like, I'm a very cautious person. I like overthink a lot of things, but like, this was the first thing in my life I didn't overthink at all, and like, I just knew. Like, I can feel in my heart that God made us for each other, and he feels the same way. And I've gotten a lot of comments where people are like, you know, I met my husband and we got married a couple months after dating, and like, we've been together 20 years and that's so special. Like, when you know, you know. And a lot of people ask, like, how do you know if someone's the one? Like, you really just know. And I haven't felt that before. Like, I have no hesitation with Yarman. I know he's the love of my life, and I know we are supposed to be life partners. Oh my god, this is so funny. You guys can believe in this or not, but like, back when I was at some fair and I saw the psychic there. I don't normally like see psychics or anything, but I think it's cool. Like, it was there and I was like, why not? And it was back when Yarman and I kind of like first started dating. Maybe when we like first became official. The coverage on this is crazy good. Don't worry, we're gonna bronze up, don't worry, it'll come together. And that's on coverage. And God, it was crazy. It was like an older woman, I don't think she knew who I was. She hit the nail on the head. You don't have to believe this, I know. Everyone has their own opinions, but I totally believe that some people have that gift for sure. I'm sure a lot of people don't, and they say they do, but like, some people definitely have that gift. And this woman was like, look, you've had bad luck in relationships. She's like, but just know that's over. The person you're with now is your person. And like, you're gonna be together forever. And I'm like, I felt that in my heart. She's right. Like, she's right. He's my person. We have the same glasses prescription. We can share glasses and contacts. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And we've both been through really similar things. I'm gonna throw on some of this Clinique Moisture Surge Lip Hydro Plump Treatment. This is new. Ooh. And he and I opened up really fast about like some of our dark things, and we trust each other, and it's just like a really equal partnership. But back to that question, we're not gonna wait very long to have our wedding. We'll probably have our wedding later this year. We're starting to look into it and plan, and we're ready to move on to that chapter. Nothing has ever felt more right. I'm so happy. So I just bought this at Target last night. It's the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. My under eyes have been so dry, like crazy dry. And my friend Abby said that this has been like going viral on TikTok, and it's like amazing. So they barely had any shades left, and I guess it's really popular. So, whoa, big doe foot. That's big. So, this might be like a super light shade, but they didn't have a ton of option, and I really wanted to try it for you guys. Ooh. So definitely stay tuned, because we actually are starting to plan. We have some dates in mind and venues in mind, and you can totally judge me if you want and say it's so quick, but like, we want to. It's our relationship. We're so happy. And we don't want to wait. And you know, Yar's in the military, so there are factors to that we are taking an account of for our future and for planning our life and our wedding. So that's a part of it behind the scenes. This concealer is beautiful. Beautiful. You guys are like, you need to get an army wife shirt. I do. You know I would. You know I would. Okay, this concealer is beautiful. It has like the prettiest natural finish. Trust me, I know my face looks way too light, but it's gonna get better. I really love the combination of these two things. That foundation dried down. It looks like actually matte, and my under eyes look so pretty. I'm just gonna, it's like got a nice medium to full coverage as well. Like, I feel like it actually covered in my bags. I'm gonna bake it with a little air spun. And I hope that it like stays kind of satiny and doesn't like get too dry, because I feel like maybe it's my powder that's making my under eyes dry lately. But if I don't bake, I get like a terrible crease. Like, please let me know some tips down below, because I have to bake or I crease, like I said, but then my under eyes look really crusty. I think it's winter. My skin's going through like some weird changes. Do you plan on having a big wedding? If so, how many bridesmaids/grooms? So we are deciding if we want to do bridal parties or not, because it's gonna be a pretty small wedding. We actually, neither of us have like huge families. Like, it's probably gonna be around 100 people at the most, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted as all of this goes on. Are you guys planning on staying in the house y'all are at? Will it be your forever home? No, it will not be our forever home. We have talked about this. We definitely want to stay here for like at least a few years and probably have our first child here, because we have that one extra bedroom for like a kid's room. But we'll probably be moving at some point. What are the details of your ring? So it is a solitaire cushion cut. It has little diamonds around the band. It's really sparkly and really pretty. I don't stop staring at it. It's actually like painful. I'm like, you did good, babe. A lot of people asked if we're having a big or small wedding. It's gonna be pretty small. Are you guys getting married this year? Most likely, yes. Where will you go dress shopping? I don't know, I've actually been looking into that. I'm just setting my face a little translucent powder. This foundation, stunting my growth. Beautiful, like so beautiful. And my under eyes do not look crusty busty. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. I think this looks good. Let me know. What do you think? So I've been looking into places to dress shop, and I found a few places that have like a huge plus size selection, because I want to go somewhere inclusive, somewhere that's not just like a little corner of plus size. I want to go somewhere with like a big plus size selection. So I'll be taking you guys along for sure. I definitely can't show you the dress when I get it, but I'll show you all the other ones I don't try on. Or that I do try on and don't pick. Did Mama Fearless know all along, or anyone? He was in cahoots with my mom, but she didn't want full details because she wanted to be kind of surprised. So I have a new bronzer to try. It's the Maybelline City Bronzer. Bronzer and contour powder in the shade 300. It looks a little dark for my skin tone, but it's the shade they gave me, so I'm gonna try it out. Thank you, Maybelline, for gifting this to me. Let's give it a whirl. Not a lot of kickback, that's nice. Oh, okay, we're gonna blend it. It's all right, it's okay, it's okay. What time of year do you see yourself getting married? So, because we most likely want to get married this year, I'm thinking maybe fall. I love fall, it's my favorite season. It would be definitely like kind of crunchy in terms of time, but I think we could do it. And we're looking into it now. But I think a fall wedding would be really beautiful. I forgot about my Scott Barnes brush. I love this brush. This is the 65 contour brush. So good. Honeymoon destinations. We already started talking about all this because we're excited to get married. We're thinking either Europe or Hawaii. Contour that nose. A lot of people want to see dress shopping videos, and you will definitely see those. Just give this a good blend since it's a little dark for me. But ultimately, I don't think it looks bad. It's a nice bronzer. It's a nice texture. Did you guys talk about marriage before the proposal? Yes, we did. We've been talking about wanting to get married for a long time. Like I said, we've known for a while that we want to get married, but I didn't think he would do it right away. Why didn't you wait? What was the rush? Well, in all honesty, we've been dating almost a year. We started talking last April and it's March. So honestly, I don't think we're rushing, because when you know, you genuinely know. Like, I can't wait. I know he's my life partner. And I'm very sure. It doesn't feel rushed at all. It's funny, like, it just feels normal. What did he say when he asked? I'm gonna try out this cream blush from Maybelline. Cheek Heat Sheer Gel Cream Blush in the shade, what is this called? Coral Ember. That like I'm his whole world, and then I mean the world to him, and like, he's like, you know how much you mean to me, right? Like, it was so freaking cute. He was just being extra sweet. But like, he's always like that though. Like, he is so verbal, which is great, because my love language is words of affirmation, and like, we just tell each other all the time like how much we love each other and how much we mean to each other, and we both really need that in a partner, and we've never really had that before, so it was really good for us. Pretty blush. It's very soft. It's not like pigment too much. Did he get your mom's approval? He did. He got it a long time ago, because my mom sees the spark we have, and she loves Yarman, and like, our families both have huge open arms for each other. This is so beautiful, and it goes on pretty on top of powder. Like, it's so cute. I like that it's so sheer. It's not like overwhelming, and it feels very hydrating. I'm just putting it on with like a damp beauty sponge. Did he know to pick that ring? So we had talked about styles of rings that I liked, that we both liked for a while, and he kind of knew my style and different things I liked, but he picked the ring. So let's address the elephant in the room. This is not the first time I've been engaged. I'm gonna throw a little bit of powder blush on top just to kind of set it and be extra rosy. Yarman knows I have been engaged before, and it was public, which was hard. You know, that breakup was hard publicly, especially being engaged before. Oh, hello. But ultimately, I could never just like compare engagements. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right, especially publicly, to compare relationships. But I think everything happens for a reason. I think life is hard and confusing, and like, shit happens. I wish nothing but the best for people in my past, and I'm just really happy in my relationship, and ultimately this was just the way life took course, you know? I think whatever's meant to happen is gonna happen, and like, this was just the way everything was supposed to play out for me personally, and ultimately I'm really happy, and it's been a hard journey to go through everything, but like I said, everything happens for a reason, and things come together in time. A lot of questions asked about that, and I'm just not comfortable, you know, going into details about my past relationships or past engagement life, because that's just, it's personal, it's private. Like, I get it for sure that you guys have those questions, but all I can say is that I'm really happy, and you know, things are different. Are you going to buy a second dress for the reception? Yes. It's so funny, like I used to only want one dress. I used to really actually think about a lot of things a certain way. Like, and being engaged to Yar for some reason has like made me think about things differently. I don't know why. Like, I did not think I would want 2 dresses, and like all of a sudden I want 2 dresses. So like, I don't know. Are you having bachelor and bachelorette parties? Yes. Am I taking his last name? Yes. I think Alexandra Rodriguez is like the actual hottest name. I'm gonna throw on some Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow in soft brown. Veil or no veil? I think I would want a veil. I think veils are beautiful. I think it would feel weird for me to not have a veil. But like, that's just me. Am I tripping, or does like my face look really good? Maybe I'm tripping. You guys are probably gonna be like, yo, it looks really bad. Every time I think it looks good, you guys are like, no. Oops. I don't know, I think my skin looks like really pretty good. I like that foundation a lot. You guys like my henna tattoo from Disney? Who is gonna walk you down the aisle? Probably my mom, obviously, right? These products are really good. This is a good makeup day. Will you be doing the bouquet toss and other sort of traditional wedding stuff? Oh, definitely. I am like such a little tradition loving gal. Love this product. It goes on so nicely. It's like the perfect texture. It's like there's nothing worse than like a brow pomade that's like hard to work with, or like too gooey or too hard. Like, this looks great. I love that it's drugstore. I'm gonna have to carve out the bottom. What will be your color scheme? That's a great question. I'm thinking it's just gonna be a lot of white, some gold, and a lot of like greenery. It's gonna be pretty neutral, because like that's who we both are as people, like not just me, but Yar and I both like very neutral colors and neutral spaces, and like that just feels like the most right for us based on what we've talked about so far. What style dress are you envisioning for the big day? That's so hard. Like, it's so weird because I've always pictured myself in a certain kind of dress, like kind of like an A-line, you know, or cinch at the waist and then flow out situation. Oh, these brows look really good. I'm gonna throw on a little eyelid primer. Like, I could never really see myself wearing like a super poofy princess dress. Like, that's just not my style. But I'm gonna be pretty open when I try dresses on, because like I think you just never really know unless you try it on and like can confirm. I want to be open-minded. Will you have a cocktail hour before your reception? Yes, I would think so. Doesn't like everyone. So I also have from Maybelline the Brow Fast Sculpt Clear Brow Gel, just to set those brow hairs in place. My hairs always move. So I thought today I'd use the Conspiracy palette, but do a neutral look, because I've been getting a lot of requests to do that. Because last time I did like that really bright pink look. So I'm gonna start off with the shade My Pills on the lid. It's just like a light vanilla taupey kind of vibe. I'm not gonna do anything too dramatic today. I'm not trying to go out with a cut crease. It's just not my mood today. Some days it is. Do you plan on wearing your hair up or down with a veil? What will your colors be? I'm gonna take Tanacon, which is like the perfect crease shade. I don't know. I kind of like it's weird. Okay, like everything's changing now that I'm like engaged and thinking about things. Like, I've always pictured wearing my hair up just because I'm like a hot ass bitch, but also like I don't want to be hot that day, and the dress is probably gonna be super heavy. So I was thinking about wearing my hair up with like some loose tendrils down and like kind of a veil in the back situation. But like lately, because of course, you know, I've been on Pinterest, I've been really loving the look of like that side part and like the really vintage glam moment with like one side is like swooped and then like tucked behind the ear with like a thing. I think that's like super glamorous and beautiful. I'm gonna take Diet Root Beer as well and just throw that in the outer corner. I'm just doing like an everyday kind of look. Guys, I can't get over how much I love this foundation and concealer. Like, it looks so flawless. I hope it does on camera, because in person I feel like it looks really good. Blend that in. Oh, by the way, I was looking for like a good waterproof eyeliner, just because like with the wind outside in the winter, my eyes always run. So I bought the MAC, I should have known this, I used to work at MAC, the Liquid Last 24-hour waterproof liner. This stuff is insanely good. I'm reading so many of like these comments, and so many people, first of all, side note, thank you guys so much for the support and love we've gotten so far. knowing that like so many of you really see the true love we have is so special, especially in such a short time. Like, you guys can see the love that we have for each other. Little brow highlight, and that means a lot. Like, the support really does mean the world. So thank you guys for that, and all the well wishes so far. It's meant so much. And like, to see so many comments from you guys where you're like, your love reminds me so much of our love, and like, I have a really similar story to you. It's really nice. And if you're out there dating and you're unsure, like, I really do think like when you know, and there should be no doubt. And that's why this is like the first time I've ever felt this before, because it's the first time I've had no doubts. I do have some new mascara to try. The CoverGirl Exhibitionist Uncensored 24-hour mascara. Will you vlog your wedding? Oh my god, definitely. I want to share so much of it with you guys, like all the fun planning along the way, you know, shopping for dresses, you know, tasting our food, and all the planning tips I can give you. If you guys have any planning tips and you're married, let me know down below. Like, you guys are so nice. Everyone's just like genuinely happy for us, and that means so much. How involved does Yar want to be in the planning process? So Yar's a special one. He is just the most thoughtful little INFJ nugget you'll ever meet in your life. We're both INFJs as well, and I think that's one of the reasons our relationship has been really successful. If you don't know your personality type, you should totally take a peep. It's really fun. It's the Myers-Briggs personality test. He actually didn't know his on our first date, and like, I was catching such a vibe from him on our first date that he was an INFJ, because he's like so thoughtful and kind. I like this mascara. And like, he was gonna take the train home because we went out in Boston, and he worked in Boston and took the train home, and I was like, on your train ride home, like, take this quiz and like let me know your personality type. And he texted me after and was like, oh my god, I'm an INFJ, like, how did you know? And I'm just like, I can tell, like, you're just like a really thoughtful person, and I feel like I can open up to you quickly. And that's just like major INFJ energy. And like, we're both INFJs, and I think two INFJs in a relationship is really special because you're both very mindful of each other. I'm just gonna throw on some Kiss number 11 lashes, some of my favorites. And this might sound really weird, but like, I'm the first plus size girl that Yar has ever dated, and like, he's gonna marry me. I'm like, not everyone is good at dating a plus size person, and I know that probably sounds really weird, but it's just like the truth. He's really just like considerate, but not in like a degrading way. Like, he never makes me feel bad about anything, but he's always very mindful of like how I feel, and like, he's just perfect. Like, he's just perfect for me. What is Yar's ring gonna look like? He definitely wants something like really strong, since he is in the military and he works out a lot. And like, probably something like dark, like a dark gray or something, or black, which I think is really cool. Were you completely surprised? Yeah. Are you gonna book the same venue you booked for your last engagement? No. I'm gonna pop my lashes on and I'll be right back. Okay, so my lashes are on. You might see a little bit of white glue still showing because it's still drying a little bit, but those are like my favorite lashes. So we're gonna finish off with this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lip in the shade Seductress. Super pretty. I've never tried this before, but first I'm gonna throw on a little Makeup Forever Up and Down Tan lip liner. I love that lip liner. I've been wearing it like every single day. Let's try this lip. It looks nice. I like the color. Very me, of course, my nude ass. I like the applicator too. Like, you can get really precise with the applicator. Give myself a little spray. And this is our finished look. I'm honestly so impressed with all of these products. Like, I'd say the highlight, this concealer, amazing. This foundation, amazing. Brow product, amazing. I love the blush too. Oh my god, I love all of it. I'm gonna link it all down below for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video / Q&A / get ready with me hangout sesh. Oh, this was good too. Okay, I'm done. If you are so excited for all the wedding videos coming up on my channel, let me know down in the comments and let me know what wedding videos you guys want to see for the planning process and everything. I'll definitely keep that in mind. And thank you guys again for all the love and support. It means the world. True love exists. When you know, you know. Never forget that. Trust your gut, trust your heart and your soul. And I'll see you guys in my next video.